What's good, y'all? It's your girl Ash,
I'm Amore.
and welcome back to Single, Fat, and Complicated Podcast.
Hey, hey, hey.
How have you guys been doing? Like, seriously,
We're thriving.
thriving for sure. And I'm more woke this time. Hello, I told you.
I've had my coffee today, so
Starbucks.
I didn't have Starbucks.
I did. It was delicious.
I had a toasted marshmallow latte that I made myself because I saw it, and you know how I am.
I'm not that way. I went to Starbucks and I got my iced green tea matcha latte. No ice.
I haven't had those on quite a time. You had an iced latte with no ice?
Right. Because the coconut milk and sugar-free vanilla, it's already cold from the milk and stuff. And I put the extra ice because extra ice what?
Make
Waters
a
down
water.
your drink.
And then
All right. So, we are going to do something real interesting for you guys today. We're going to put each other in the hot seat.
You know you like it hot.
Now, you know your friends, but do you know your friends? Like, because a lot of times when you're with your friends, you talk about the same stuff over and over and over and over again. So you don't really know, like, everything. Not that you should know everything about everyone.
We got to keep, what's to you to you.
Something a little secretive, but we're going to say just in the hot seat. Yeah. As you can see, she has red on. We have black on. We are not gang affiliated. It's just so happened that she has red on.
This is
and
coral.
It's
like
have black on. She has glossy lips on. I have a mute brown lip personalities in our clothes pretty much today.
What you mean?
Like, you were shiny and popping all the time, and I'm more like, low key asshole.
Unless I'm at work. When I'm at work, then it's very muted. It's very downplayed. But I'm not working.
I'm not at work either, but I also didn't feel like doing a whole bunch of makeup today. Which you didn't either. It's just, I didn't feel like being glossy for some reason.
I like being glossy sometimes.
I thought about it and I was like, no, not really.
We'll get to that when we talk about our standards.
That's the next episode.
Next, stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned.
Okay, so we're going to let Ama ask her first question to me.
So, we jumping off the ledge with this one. Ash, if you could kill another person, would you do it? Underneath the right circumstances.
Like Purge?
No, why does everyone love that shit? Like, no, like.
Like if I get away with it?
If you get away with it, or if somebody was, like, trying to hurt you.
Oh, most definitely.
You think, like, you wouldn't, like, have sleepless nights over it and things like that?
I believe, but not for too long.
No,
because I'm still here to be able to go sleep here or not.
Got the ultimate sleep, if you ask me. I'm just saying.
It's me or you.
And that's how I feel. That's how I feel. All the time. All the time. It's me or you. Okay.
All right. So, next question. How many sexual partners have you had? And name 3 of them. By name.
Can I sip so I can answer half the question?
All or nothing.
Oh, damn. Fuck it, I'm real. I've had about 23 partners. Sean, Demetrius, and Tony. Those are 3.
I know 2 of the 3. Next, your turn.
Do you believe that there is life on other planets?
I don't want the white people know my business.
Oh, okay. Oh, if you don't want to answer, you take a sip. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I've been in the frisky mood lately, guys. Missionary or from the back?
Ooh, from the back.
She
Every
like
time.
that.
Every
Down,
time from the
up. This way she like the. Okay.
Every time. I mean, I like missionary. It's good. It's good when you want to be a little more intimate. Something about that backstroke though. That backstroke be backing. It be doing what it do. I'm not in a frisky mood. I'm always in a deep.
She's in her poetic deep mood. Neo soul.
It's consistent.
Neo soul.
If you could rule a country, would you? Think about everything that goes with it. All the responsibilities.
No.
Okay, why? Why not?
I don't have patience.
You don't. The first time somebody comes at you, what are we gonna do about?
I said what I said when I said it. See, that doesn't work for ruling a country.
It kind of don't. You gotta like consider everybody.
I would
all the time.
But see, that's the thing. In my thought process, I do consider mostly everyone or everyone. Mm-hmm. But I say what I said when I said it. There's a lot of repeating. I don't like to repeat myself.
You're right. I don't want the.
Like once I say it 3 times, I don't know how. No other way.
It's like when they do like the presidential addresses and stuff like that. Like that's like
he said what he said.
Always.
And then they ask him the same question over and over.
In different ways.
In different ways. The only time I repeat myself is when I'm actually training somebody on a process. Other than that, I don't like to repeat myself.
It's like you're training like a country.
Like if I'm showing you, yeah, but people be peopling, and
that's
I know
true.
how I am. Like I'm good, but then once after a while, I'm like, y'all trying me like I ain't about that life, and
I'm is.
Ooh.
I'm is.
And we got too many crazy dictators as is.
Well, see, that's why I feel like I think we need more women ruling things. Like men be real irrational. They like to play like that.
They say we're emotional.
They say we're emotional and they're logical, but their irrationality in conjunction with them being illogical is like that's the opposite side of that coin. And y'all be going ham. Okay.
My question: Have you ever cheated, and name on who?
I've never cheated on any person that I've dated.
Not physically, mentally, dating, phone calls, nothing.
No, but I've helped other people cheat. Some, mostly not to my knowledge. Only one time to my knowledge.
She's a faithful bitch.
I'm very faithful. I'm very faithful. I'm very loyal. And I'm very honest. All the time.
Even when you were younger, huh?
Yeah. Wow. Especially when I was younger. I didn't I didn't really date. I started later, I feel like, than a lot of people, and I didn't have an image to look up to. Like I didn't have an example of like my mother has been very faithful to her husband. So I feel like maybe I kind of just followed her. Okay. Okay. How often do you think you lie? Like a daily basis?
Oh, a daily basis?
Like when I say lie, I mean
like any little lie.
Because those little lies build up a habit of lying consistently.
I don't want to say never. Because obviously everyone has lied.
Exactly.
But it's not in my nature to lie, if that makes sense. Like, I'm going to tell you the truth because I don't really care about the consequences like that.
Or your opinion.
Or I'm opinionated, so I don't really care if you don't like my opinion. Like, right. You asked for it, or maybe you didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say never, though. I can't say I've never lied.
Okay, so, no. Like, okay, so, in the span of a week.
Oh.
How many times do you think you lie?
Maybe once. But it's like little stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like little stupid shit.
I tried to like break myself out of that habit because you know, like when you're younger, how you like parents tell you, you better not lie. You better tell me the truth. I don't
These people can't
let me catch you in the lie.
They can't handle the truth.
Most people can't. Most people can't handle the truth. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay.
Okay, I'll go easy on this question. Favorite music type? 1.
Neo soul.
Neo soul.
That's not even an option. When I'm working, is neo soul pretty much the whole time. I may switch it up, do a little hip hop, little old school. I do like old school sometimes. That's more so when I'm cooking though. Yeah, that's more so when I'm cooking. Most embarrassing moment.
So many. I'm a clumsy person, y'all. Like, so
the most. Excuse me.
Oh my God! I fell down the stairs. I slid into the classroom.
You slid into the classroom. Now you've been in a lot of classrooms.
I didn't bust my butt in the club. In front of the club before I even got into the club. Failed.
You weren't drinking yet?
No, I was drunk, but.
Oh. Yeah. Well. I feel like that kind of don't count.
Oh, it counts. I did get 3 Patron shots for everybody though, but.
See, that don't even count because.
So like
yeah, your most embarrassing moment.
Probably when I slid into the classroom in high school. See what had happened was.
Please explain.
Y'all know the bell system. The bell rings and you exit class and you have a certain amount of minutes before you get to the next class.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, in high school, you'll be BSing. You'll be hanging around.
Bumping the gums.
You might see your friend in the hallway because he's on the way there or next to. And I was bumping my gums and you got yak. And knows that the bell was about to go off in a minute or two. And that was kind of far from where I needed to be. So what I did is I took off running. But in our high school, by our cafeteria, we have a set of doors with a pole in the middle.
Yeah,
so
I remember.
2 big orange or blue doors. I can't remember what it is. And they obviously are open during school hours to let us through. So my big clumsy ass, because I've always been big and clumsy, decided to take off running. As I took off running, my shoulder on the left side hit the pole. So I hit the pole and fell down face first on the floor. But as I fell down face first on the floor, I slid into the classroom as the bell rang. So technically I wasn't late.
How far did you slide?
Because... But my body... Well, you know, the chorus room is not that far past that door.
Oh.
And I slid. As I hit and went down, I literally slid into the classroom. And the bell went bling. And I was like, well, damn, at least I'm not late.
At least there weren't a whole lot of people in the hallway, I guess.
It was enough. And the cold class was there. So.
I mean... Yeah.
So, yeah, that's embarrassing. I don't know if it was my most embarrassing moment, but
that's one that stands out.
That's bad.
That's, like, right up there with, like, you know, like, all those teen movies.
Yeah. And then my other embarrassing moment, I got drunk at her grandma's house. That's bad, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I got drunk, when I fell in front of the club, that was a bad one, too.
That was a bad one. I wasn't there for the club, but... Whew.
Lightweight. Anyway, go ahead.
I just asked you.
Oh,
it's your turn.
It's
your turn.
My bad, y'all. Okay, we're going easy again. Favorite TV show? 1. Old, new, Netflix, whatever. But 1. She's a movie head, y'all, so it's going to be interesting to see the TV show that she's going to pick.
It's gonna be something random that nobody knows.
You don't know what they know. I'm doing out people like that.
My bad, y'all. I ain't saying y'all know nothing. I be real off in the trenches. One show that, like, I could just, like, watch all the time. I like Leverage.
She ain't nobody know. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what she's talking about. I really don't.
And I would think that it would be like, you know, like an all-black cast show. Oh, because I did love all that. No, I like Leverage. If y'all ain't never seen it, comes, I don't even know what channel it comes on no more. I think it used to come on, like, W something something. It's basically a show about a group of grifters who come together and they get back at big business and conglomerate rich people. They provide leverage to get you back what they took. And the smartest guy on there is a black guy. And Aldous Hodges, I believe his real name is. He was on that show The Underground.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Him. But that's how I first found out who he was. And he plays this extremely smart coder, computer hacker. That's just very attractive to me. Not to mention, he's tall, dark, and handsome. So that's kind of my lane. It's my lane right there. So yes, leverage. It's about getting back at those who think that they can do whatever they want to do. And I'm all for a good, revenge. Balancing of the scales. Okay. Sometimes I don't want to.
Don't show too much on here.
I just don't want.
People be calling people.
Who they gonna call? Ghostbusters? Fuck.
Ask your question, fool. Who they gonna call? Ghostbusters?
Let me know. Okay. I want to do a good one, I think. What keeps you calm? Like when you're just needing to mellow it out. What keeps you calm?
Water sounds and candles. That's it.
Water sounds like fire and water, huh? Mm-hmm. We're going to keep on with this damn theme, huh? Of fire and water.
Fire and water. Yeah.
Okay, fire.
All right, water. Okay. What age did you lose your virginity and to who?
I was 19, about to be 20, and that was to William Deshaun.
Damn, she didn't know government.
Lockhart. Right? Well, he's unfortunately passed now.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, that was him.
Was it good? The first time, was it good?
No.
I've been telling people the first time is not. It's not.
Good. I think for most women, it's not good.
No.
And then especially
I faked on my first time, and he thought I was all into it.
You did?
Faked, yeah.
I didn't fake, but it wasn't good. Like, now that I know what I like and I know what it can be, it was. Not to talk bad about him, but
mediocre at best.
It was very much.
Mine was mediocre at best.
It was not great. It was not great. I think most guys kind of like be on that porno tip, like they're used to watching porn or doing like if it's not porn, it's like they're used to doing what they do to get them off, and they're not concerned with getting you off. Mm-hmm. So they just doing what they know is gonna make them bust a nut, and it was lackluster.
I feel you know I
know. Backing up on that question, what is like a dream, like a wet dream of yours? Like,
I know you probably like me. Why would I say that? I've had this for a very long time. I saw it in a movie. I can't remember what the movie is right now, but I saw it in a movie and I said I want to do that one day.
Okay.
And so basically they were having sex in a forest. Well, it don't have to be a forest, but basically the main part was it was rain, and it was on the hot hood of the car. So like the car just got turned off, been running for a while.
So like and the smoke is rising up off the hood.
Yeah, and then the hood's little warm, and he threw her on in and was like, and I was like, oh my God.
Ooh.
And I was a virgin when I saw that movie. And I was like, I got to do it one day. Got to do it. I still haven't done it, so. But I got to do it one day.
I immediately thought about my ass cheek sizzling on that hot hood.
Because she had a dress on, so he hiked it up.
Nah, in real life, bitch.
He hiked and moved the panties to the side. She wrapped them legs.
That's also... Y'all, these movies be having us, like, really messed up. Depending on how long they was driving that car, and pulling, Listen, I have to. Pulling the panties to the side, that's really uncomfortable, though.
When you take them off?
That's really
It don't have to be exact.
No, it ain't gonna be exact. Believe me. The minute between the stroking and the pulling,
and key word is that he picked her up and put her on the hood. She didn't climb up there herself.
Now I'm with that, and that's why I gotta have it.
It was raining. The rain was coming down. It wasn't like no thunder, start swimming, but it was a steady rain.
Just a nice little rain.
Like today, here where we at, it's a steady rain.
It is drizzly outside. Yeah. It is drizzly, and it hasn't been no thunder.
Look, I'm getting turned on right now.
You gotta calm down.
All right.
You gotta calm
down. Okay.
You gonna turn this motherfucking seat up. Woo! Okay.
Name your high school crush. Or high school age. Don't have to be necessarily somebody from high school. But it had to be somebody who was like in high school. And the name. Don't just say yeah, unless you want to take a sip.
I'm gonna take a sip because I can't remember nobody.
Whoa, not memorable.
You remember, nigga, you had a crush on in high school?
Of course. You know I know.
I don't remember.
I remember because he smelled delicious and I love the man who smelled good.
I got along with a lot of the guys, but most of them was hoes.
All of them were hoes.
Exactly. And so
why you can't have a crush because he was a hoe?
But it's a turn off for me. If that turns me off, like I need to know you into me.
Well, he was a hoe, but he was an undercover hoe. I didn't know until after the crush.
I need to know that you into me.
I didn't know until after the crush.
I need to know. I want to know you want to sniff the crotch of my panties. I need to know that you.
And you can't think of nobody that you was like,
That would outwardly tell me no, because like you knew back in the day.
Which mistakes? I don't want to say it because you didn't say it. Start with a P.
Oh, so I didn't know. No, you could say his name. His name is Patrick. I don't know.
You didn't answer it. That's why I didn't say it.
Because I don't know if he really liked me. I know that
what
we was
cool. What did that do with your crush? If you crushed on him.
Oh no, I didn't crush on him. I just we was cool.
Okay, she had no crushes, y'all.
I didn't. Like we was cool. I thought we was friends. If it was ever gonna be more than that, like I didn't get that vibe that it would be more than that. So I think mentally I didn't want to go that far.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't want to.
Sad question. Okay. If you did know he liked you, then what?
Then we probably would have been dating. I probably lost my virginity way sooner than I did.
She would have gave Patrick the draws. Is basically what she said.
Yes.
Patrick was cool, too cool for school. I love Patrick.
He was very too cool for school.
I love Patrick. Another guy that smelled good.
I like men who upkeep.
Yeah.
And take care of themselves and smell good.
Yeah.
Like
I had a couple crushes in high school.
You ever had a boy or a man boy be in your face with yellow teeth and funky breath and ashy knuckles?
Ew.
And dusty clothes and a conglomerate of other shit going on, and you just be like, no, I'm good. I'm
all
good.
Right. These are questions that we did write down, y'all, but then after our questions we wrote down, we're just gonna fire them off for another couple minutes or so.
If you can move anywhere, like no cost to you, like where would you go?
One place?
One place.
Oh, that's not fair.
All expenses paid.
I got a couple places.
Okay? Top 3.
Okay, Africa for sure.
Is it specific country?
I probably would start in South Africa because they be trying us black folks there, and forgetting that it's still Africa, so I would go there because I like a challenge.
Oh, you mean the white folk that be in?
Yeah, and then I would like to go to Egypt, and then probably West Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, one of
I'm definitely going
maybe
to Nigeria.
Morocco. People be getting about Morocco, and it's Anyway, and then somewhere else, Paris, France. Come on now, I love clothes and food. So,
I would go to Saint Tropez,
and I would go to Italy, of course, and somewhere else. I actually want to go to Japan. Their technology is through the roof. And my cousin got me listening to K-pop crap. So, yeah, Africa, Europe, and Japan.
Those are the 3 you would go. Mm-hmm. Interesting. See, I've thought about this in a lot of different countries. I got a lot of different places I want to go.
That's why I was like, you gonna make me choose one?
Yeah, because it's that one that you always like think about or dream about. You like can envision yourself waking up there.
I like variety. You know me.
Yeah, I do. I get it. I like variety too.
But if I had to choose just one, it's Africa. I gotta go where I'm from. Period.
That's true. Yeah, it's like gotta go home.
Gotta go.
Gotta go home.
All right. So, your favorite family member? One. All right.
Really?
I'll give you top 3.
My sister Alicia.
Hi, Alicia.
Hey, boo. I thought I should say it's fine. My other sister Jada.
What up, Jada?
I gotta pick one cousin. I got so many of them.
I say top 3, and you already named 2 siblings. That's your problem.
My grandma.
Oh, I love Grandma.
My grandma.
I miss her so much. Okay.
She taught me a whole lot. She taught me a lot of things that I still use to today. Like just how to fix things, how to heal myself, how to grow things. Like
and she was just loving.
Very much.
Just loving.
Very much.
Very
if
caring.
You came to her house and you was there more than twice, you in there basically.
Yep.
You basically in the family now. She gonna pass you a drink and she gonna ask you, is you hungry?
All the time.
All the time.
Here's why I'm asking.
We blaming my grandma for that?
I blame a lot of people.
Okay.
Everywhere I go, tell me I'm wrong. Somebody try to feed me or give me something to drink. Everywhere I go.
Don't be so nice.
I'm not though. Well, okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna say that for last. What would you do with $100 million? We've all thought about having big money, but what would you actually do with it?
Buy myself a house. Buy my mother a house. Buy me a car. Buy me a puppy wuppy.
Just one?
One at a time. I don't. Puppies are like babies. I don't have multiple. I don't want to have triplets, so I'm not having. I would invest some.
I don't want triplets.
I would invest some.
Okay.
To put it into recoup. I will put it back into my podcast. And other business adventures that I plan on doing. I will put some into my friend's business because I will be part helping her anyway. So silent investor, because
gotta keep it in the fam.
Gotta keep it in the fam, and I will put the rest in savings and go to work tomorrow like I never won $100 million.
I'm telling you, if I won that amount, nobody would know. You wouldn't know until I left, until I got gone, until I got everything that I wanted, and I could be where I want to be. I'm not telling nobody nothing. That's the quickest way to get them little poachers.
And I'm gonna take some vacations, like international vacations. So I got the money to spend.
Then you could go to all those places that you were talking about going.
That was easy.
That's $100 million though. Like you're gonna have a whole lot left over in your savings.
Exactly. And saving and go to work ain't nothing ever happen.
I wouldn't work.
No, baby. $100 million ain't enough for me not to work.
Okay, so like, there's nothing that you want to do full time, 24/7 that doesn't consist of work.
It would. If it's working for myself, it still would be work.
Well, yeah. Like, so what would you do if you could like work for yourself?
I would be a business consultant / podcast owner / fashion designer.
There's so many slashes.
/ fashion designer for plus size women. We're not hourglass shape. Love our hourglass shape BBWs, but we all are not built that way.
It's all love.
But we'll get to that in another episode. Yeah, in my education consultant business was teaching higher education teachers how to teach adults, learners. So yeah, those are the things I would do if I was like, nah.
So like 4 or 5 things.
I'm one of the people I
got it. Well, yeah, I feel like if you had that,
a lot of trades and a lot of things, a lot of interests. So.
I feel like if you had that amount of money, then you're gonna have to do a couple of things so you can keep that amount of money. Right. You don't want to just get that money and then have it sitting there or blow it on jet skis.
I want my savings to be so big, be like, wow.
Gym shoes.
When your savings are like, wow.
Yeah, you want to be like Daddy, Craig, Uncle, and spend it all.
Spend it on the stupid stuff.
On a house and sugar ass. You know.
I'm gonna get a house.
I'm gonna get a couple of houses.
Right.
I'm gonna buy some land.
I'll probably get a couple properties and rent out.
I'm gonna buy some land and build some houses and have them buy it. Yeah, I have plans.
So, okay. Name your 3 least favorite family members. Or take a sip. Gotta take a sip, huh? A big sip.
They know. I feel like those who, they know.
They know.
I ain't gonna speak on it. Well, you kind of already answered this one, so we'll go to another one. How often do you masturbate?
Man, it's probably a problem. It's probably the problem.
It's probably the issue.
I haven't masturbated in a while.
Why not?
I be tired.
I get that. I get that.
I have a part-time job, and it be working my body, and it ain't that type of work like somewhere on the pole or on my back work. It's hard labor, pretty much. You can look at it that way, and I be tired. I be taking naps now, y'all. I don't know who I am.
The naps take you.
No, I take naps. Like, no, I be like planning. As soon as I get off, eat breakfast, go to bed. Like, I plan that nap. Like, my mom even knows you better go to sleep or you eat. Yeah.
They say you ain't supposed to go to sleep after eat, but who listening to that?
It's bad. So
in this adult life, you need naps.
Yeah. Now that I know that, but I never was a nap person until this job.
Well, see, some people masturbate so they can go to sleep.
No, I sleep for a hobby. I don't need nothing to go to sleep. But no, I haven't. I probably haven't had masturbation since last year fall. It's probably the problem. Yeah.
That's a while. I've had my bouts too, where I go.
I be doing other things and just exhausted, and I don't even think about the tingle. And like I said, I'm a mental person, so I can think about it up here in my dreams or something and be fine. Like I don't have to necessarily have.
So you be having wet dreams?
Sometimes. You getting it in, bitch. Maybe that's a form of masturbation. It's just I'm sleeping in my dream.
Well, I've had sex in my dreams, but I've only ever arrived. Once or twice.
No, I never arrived. No, I don't arrive. But I do feel relaxed. So I might have arrived, don't even know. But I do feel like, so good morning. So maybe I have arrived. But like physically, like do-do-do-do-boo-boo. No, no do-do-do and boo-boos in the morning.
No do-do-do-do-boo.
No do-doos and boo-boos. No.
Maybe you should boo-boo your do-do.
Properly.
Schedule that like you schedule a nap.
Like I schedule it.
Yeah. Shit.
Like tomorrow.
Get that out of the way.
We're gonna do-do-boo-boo. Okay.
Please don't disturb me. I'm gonna put my phone on silent.
But I think it's more so, y'all, because I'm a mental person. So, like, if I don't have no, like, mental stimulation from myself, I don't.
Well, yeah, I think like most women are mentally stimulated.
Who knows?
Most women are mentally stimulated, you know.
It might be a little asexual.
Yeah.
Who knows? All right. What is your ick about me. You know what ick means, right? Like, what gets on your nerves? Like, girl, why?
You consistently correct people. If it's not in the order in which you thought about it in your head, you will rearrange their words in that order, even though the order doesn't matter. And I'll be like, okay, fine, sure.
I do that, y'all.
You be like, yeah, that way. And I'll be like, what was wrong with the way that I said? That wasn't exactly right. Like, you'd be like, exactly right. I'm like, I didn't know that we were putting parameters on it. So, yeah.
She's right. And I don't do that just to her. That's just
no, that's everybody. That's everybody. That's everybody. So when it happens, I be kind of prepared for it.
I blame healthcare. I do. Because I wasn't that orderly like that.
With your speech
and how I do things until I started working in healthcare. It's because everything is a procedure and a step and stuff. I even train in that way. I'm sorry.
I thought it was because people be peopling and they be talking stupid.
Well, that too. I mean, but it's not always that. Sometimes it's your background, and you just kind of bring it in everywhere else. I've been in healthcare a long time, so
yeah. And
everything is orderly and procedure is how I go. It's a lot of me in healthcare. Okay, it is.
Well,
I'm 37, y'all. Like at this point,
what are we doing?
Right.
Okay, I asked that already. What was I gonna say? What do you feel is the best way for Black men and women to move forward? Because there's been this whole thing on social media with one group attacking another group, and I feel like it just gotta come to like a head.
What I feel like is we need to stop doing the white man's agenda. They've been doing it since slavery to keep us separate and not liking each other. And also get rid of gender roles. This is how a man's supposed to be. This is how a man's not supposed to be emotional. A woman is supposed to let the man lead all the time and all these things. That don't work for everybody. It's depending on the situation. Instead of looking at the situation for what it is and figuring out how to solve it that way.
They're looking at
it from... You add the past in with the present and the future, and then now we just fighting each other and there's no resolution. So I think those are the two things. Get rid of the white man's agenda that was taught. Unfortunately, it was also taught through Christianity. Not knocking it. I am Christianity. Far more spiritual than religious. That's a whole other story. Get rid of that agenda. Most people think they have. They have not. And those gender roles. This is how a woman's supposed to be. This is how a man's supposed to be. Say so.
When you say gender roles, you mean like as far as...
Like a man can't cry. Men don't cry. That's why y'all walking around emotional. Because you never cry. Or saying that, a woman can't lead. Why can't she? You got a manager at work right now. She's leading you, ain't she?
True.
Get rid of it, y'all.
Okay. It's your turn.
Girl, let me preach.
I be thinking about this all the time.
Another thing is that crab in a bucket mentality. Please stop, y'all. Crying over each other, get somewhere. It's enough out here for everybody. And we just come together. We need to have a meeting. Ain't that what they say? We need a meeting.
A town hall meeting.
We need
amongst us. We need a meeting. Okay. We need to figure it out.
Oh, and also solve your mommy and daddy issues. Take it for somebody who did. Solve them.
We need therapy, y'all. For real. It's not
another reason why we attacking each other. Because we attacking you for my daddy and you attacking me for your mama. We are not them.
We are not them. They are not us. And we don't have to do what they've done. No. Period. We don't have to do what they've done. We can be better. We can do different. Not necessarily better, but we can do different. Because if you look at where they're at and how they continue to talk to you, do you like it? So, yeah. Been on my mind lately.
Name your worst fuck partner. Or sexual partner. Sorry for the low ringing Scots.
I like it.
Name them. You ain't gotta do their whole government, but their first name is fine.
Is it bad if I don't remember his name?
Wow. It was that bad?
It was that bad. It was that bad.
That's sad.
So, to be fair, I went out with my cousin. We had went drinking. And we ended up at Maxwell's. If you don't know what Maxwell's is, it's the late night hole in the wall that we go to in Chicago. There's a couple of them all around. We was on the one off of 79th Street in Stony Island. I remember where I was at. When I met him, you know, he looked cute, you know. We had been talking on the phone a couple of days. We decided to go on a date. And when he opened, I went to his house because I was not comfortable with, if you're a woman out here in the city, you need to be careful. You don't need to
do with the city. Be a woman.
No, I mean,
careful,
yeah,
period.
That's true. But I'm saying, I didn't want Buddy to know where I lived.
Thanks.
So I met him at his house. He should have been more careful too. I digress.
Facts.
Anyway.
Women are crazy too.
Very much so. I know a lot of loop-de-loop ass bitches. Or I've witnessed. Getting off the topic. Went to his house, met him. When he opened the door, kind of didn't remember meeting him. Because he looked different. And that may be because I had a couple of drinks. So we went out.
Be like that.
We went out and kicked it. And then we ended up, I drove because I'm a driver. I always have been, and I like being in control. If I like to get away when I want to get away. I dropped him back off at home, and we started making out. And I'm like, what we gonna do? So I was also very young. We went to the back of his house, and we went in the garage. We parked in the garage, and we started making out. And we really didn't make it past the garage because, hot and heavy. When I tell you he pulled out and take the tip of my nail off, it was a micro penis. I had heard about them, and I had never seen one. I saw one that way, but
maybe he was a grower.
He wasn't.
Okay.
But he wasn't.
I was trying to help him out, y'all.
Don't help him. It was bad.
Okay.
It was very bad.
All right.
I got some head first, so that was good. That was good. The condom was too big. The condom was baggy, and it was like a regular condom. And I'm very much let me look at it, let me see what you're doing. Because, some guys will give you the slip. They'll tell you they put it on, open the package and everything. Kind of like how heifers walk out of the bathroom without washing their hands. It was bad, and it was over quick. It lasted like maybe 3 minutes.
Wow. And you don't remember his name?
No. Fucked up thing is, though, I did see him later on when I moved to a different side of the city. And he was like a security guard in Walgreens. He was like, "Hey, you don't remember me?" And I was like, "No." I knew who he was, but I wasn't going to say that. It was bad.
Damn. She gave us a whole story time off that question, y'all. All right.
Sorry.
I ain't never heard that story before.
Ooh, cause you be trying to forget the bad stuff. That's just traumatizing a little bit. Can you imagine seeing a penis like that? It's a big clit.
That's okay. We're moving on. Question, please. You're gonna call it grown men's weed whacker a clit. We're not doing it. Go ahead. Next
He
question.
may have been grown, but his dick wasn't.
Oh, right. You have any more questions?
I really don't, because you kind of answered. Well, no. Okay. What's your dream date scenario?
Ooh, dream date scenario.
Like if you could plan it, but
like the whole day.
Yeah, like if you could plan it, but he did it like already on his own. Like you didn't have to tell him to do it. I know, because that's what we want. That's what we want. Give us that.
Well, I hope we have got to know each other a little bit, as we're dating. So I would like to start off with maybe waking up in the morning and going to Starbucks and him ordering my drink for me.
Correctly.
Correctly.
Oh, that's a tall order, honey.
And mine's is simple for Starbucks, so you should be able to order it.
Okay.
After that, I would love to go to the spa. I feel like men don't go to the spa enough. Y'all need massages too.
Y'all do.
We old. Our bodies is tired.
All of us. All of our muscles are tense.
Yes, and you need massages. So I would like to have maybe like a couples massage. Spend some time in like the jacuzzi spa pool. Maybe make out a little bit.
Sassy with it.
And then get nicely dressed and go to a nice lunch. I think a nice lunch.
Okay.
I would like it for it to be healthy conscious because he knows that I'm trying to be healthy conscious, so pay attention. I like that. And then maybe do some type of activity. I feel like being older, we just go out to eat. So some type of like physical activity of some sort.
Yeah.
Then maybe like a paint and sip so we can actually have conversation, but also get some art in.
Okay. Covering all the bases.
All the bases. You said all day. So
I did. I said all day.
And then after that, depending on weather, I would love to go for a walk and just get to know each other and talk some more. And then maybe go to a nice dinner. And then maybe a nightcap at the bar for a drink. And then you never know, man. Be something after that, then I'll never date it.
I think you thought that out already. You've been thinking about that for a while.
I have.
Wait, listen.
But see, the problem is I thought about it when I think about it.
Honey.
Because I date myself all the time.
If I knew, I'd tell you, because me too.
Ask her. I date myself all the time.
Me
She's
too.
Like, what did you do? I took myself to breakfast. What? I did.
I'm out of questions.
And if I'm not dating myself, I'm dating her. At this point, I'm dating my friends.
Well, I think we practice on each other.
Yeah.
I think we practice on each other. And not even that, like, we know what we like, and usually that's kind of like what your friends want to do.
Yeah.
Or if they haven't done it before, they're up to doing it with you. Mm-hmm. So you can kind of see, like, meet her, oh, I might like this too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We do practice a little bit. I don't have no more questions.
My last question, the last question of the pod.
Okay.
Name your best sexual partner. The best.
Oh.
And name, please. Only first name, y'all. We're not trying to get too many governments out here. Somebody might be watching. That's why she's laughing.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I done set her up. You taking a sip? Look who won the hot seat, y'all. I only took one sip. She took 2 sips. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep what's for me to me.
Girl. Somebody else had that sausage before.
That's fine, but
Your sausage, right?
It don't taste like it tastes to me.
Oh. She said you get a hot dog and she got a Polish. Period.
It's a difference.
So that is the end of the hot seat, y'all. Drop any comments or questions down in the YouTube with the comments and the questions if you want to do a part 2 of the hot seat with y'all questions.
Cause we'll ask.
We gonna answer or not.
We'll see. We might take a sip.
But I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast, learning us a little bit more deeper.
I'm gonna win the next round.
Yeah,
you know I'm competitive.
You lost this one.
That's fine.
Whatever. I hope y'all enjoy this and learning a little bit more about us in this episode. And I love you guys. And I will see you soon.
Peace.